Nice one today. I think this is working from home tax relief, and there's been a big change. Now, I've talked to you about this before, and let me just run through the basics. This is for employees who are required to work from home, provided you've had additional expenses such as heating or electricity, which most people will have done. In that case, you can get either £6 a week from your employer tax-free, but many employers aren't doing that. You can ask them, but we're struggling at the moment. They may not give it you and they don't have to. If not, you're entitled to £6 a week tax relief. And you can do that without receipts if you're claiming the £6 a week. Now, if your expenses are more, you can claim more, but then you'll need the receipts, and you'll also need to prove that that additional amount is straight due to the fact you're working from home. So that's what I've told you before. Now, the new bit. You can now get a year's tax relief, working from home tax relief, even if you have only worked from home for 1 day since the 6th of April. That's because on gov.uk there's a new microsite only for this tax year, which automatically gives you relief for the entire year as long as you've worked from home for at least 1 day. And you can apply for this actually back to the 23rd of March when lockdown started and get an extra couple of weeks beforehand too. Why is it doing this? Well, in part, it's an acknowledgement that this year is different. That doesn't need an explanation. But also, think about it. If it didn't do this, because many people have been working from home and had to work from home, it's a requirement, they're not working from home, they're working from home, not working from home, the processing cost of this for HMRC is very difficult. So we've actually just gone on this blanket rule instead, which is a wonderful, easy thing to do, because let's see what the gain from this is. So what's £6 a week tax relief work? Well, if you're a 20% taxpayer, 20% of £6 is £1.20, so it's a £1.20 gain a week over the year, because you get the whole year now. £62.40 it's worth. For higher rate taxpayers, £124. This isn't huge money, but since I tweeted this the other day, I have been swamped with people saying, thanks so much, it only took 2 minutes, easy money. And you don't actually get cash, I should say that. What happens is your tax code is changed so you will pay less tax for the rest of the year to give you that cash in your pocket. It's very well worth doing. Let me go through a few of the complexities rather, that I should go forward. The first thing is, if you've already submitted a claim form, possibly from watching this show when I've told you about it before, don't worry. While you can't use the microservice, previously you would have just claimed for the weeks that you were at home. If you put in another claim form using the P87 that you did last year, and this time claim for the whole year, you can do that, and don't worry, it isn't double dipping. I've got it in confirmed from HMRC that that's perfectly legitimate to do. If you do self-assessment, you can claim this too, again, not through the microservice, only through the self-assessment form that you do at the end of the tax year, and I have it in writing from HMRC that you can claim for the whole year even if you weren't working at home for the whole year. Exactly the same rules apply. If your accountant says you can't do it, I will publish what I have from HMRC. I will put that available so that you can send that and cut and paste it to your accountant and say, look, you can, this is from HMRC. And finally, you can actually claim back 4 years of this if you were working from home previously. You'll need to fill in a P87 form for each tax year. You can't use the microservice for this, but the criteria are stricter, and then you don't get to claim the whole year. You can only claim for the time that you are at home, and it is a bit trickier. So that's it. If you've been working from home, as millions of you have been, get onto this microservice and claim, provided you've had additional expenses, and provided you were required to work from home.